Gather round, everyone, for a story from the long, long ago, a time when wisdom wasn't scattered across the land, but was held in one place. This is the tale of Anansi the spider, and how he, a small creature, sought to become the wisest of all. In a vibrant village, nestled among baobab trees and sprawling savannas, lived a man named Kwaku Anansi. He was clever, oh yes, but his cleverness was often used for mischief. One day, Anansi looked around at all the other creatures: the mighty elephant, the swift cheetah, the soaring eagle, and he thought, I may be small, but what if I were the wisest? What if I held all the wisdom of the world? This idea took root in his heart and grew into a grand plan. He decided he would gather every bit of wisdom in the world and keep it for himself. He fashioned a large, beautiful clay pot with a smooth, round belly and a narrow neck. This pot, he declared, would be his vessel for wisdom, so Anansi set off on his quest. He traveled from village to village, across rivers and over mountains. Whenever he saw someone sharing a piece of advice, a clever solution, or a deep thought, he would magically scoop it up and seal it in his pot. He collected the farmer's knowledge of the seasons, the weaver's skill with patterns, the elder's understanding of history, and the child's simple, honest truths. Soon, his clay pot was brimming with all the world's wisdom. It became heavy, not just with weight, but with the power it contained. The world, in turn, grew dull. People forgot how to solve their problems, how to tell stories, how to laugh at clever jokes. Everything became gray and boring because Anansi had hoarded all the bright sparks of wisdom. Anansi was pleased. It is all mine, he cackled to himself. Now, I must hide it where no one can ever find it. He decided the perfect place was the top of the tallest, slickest silk cotton tree. He took the heavy pot and tied it with a rope, strapping it to his front. But with the large pot pressed against his belly, he couldn't get a good grip on the tree trunk. He tried to climb, but his legs just scrabbled against the bark. He slid down. He tried again, huffing and puffing, but the pot was too awkward. He struggled, getting more and more frustrated, his grand plan being defeated by a simple tree. Hiding behind a bush, watching this whole struggle, was Anansi's youngest son, Ntikuma. He was a quiet, observant boy. After watching his father fail time and time again, he finally stepped out. And then at his small son, the boy was right. It was a simple, logical solution, a piece of wisdom he had completely missed. And in that moment, Anansi realized the truth. He had a pot full of all the world's wisdom, yet he couldn't even figure out how to climb a tree. A child had shown him a wiser way. In a fit of revelation and frustration, Anansi lifted the great pot high above his head and smashed it on the ground. A great wind swept through the land, carrying the sparkling fragments of wisdom to every corner of the world, into the minds and hearts of every person and every creature. And that is why, to this day, no single person has all the wisdom. It is scattered among us all. A little bit is in you, a little bit is in me, and a little bit is even in the small spider, spinning its web.